So I've been trying to do stats a lot, and my brain is just broken right now. So what we're gonna do is um look at my stats and see what we can do here. As far as bean oil goes, let's take a look at that. Um, as far as I know, bean oil from the overnight session, you want to do trade 8 from 19 to 7:45, which is 19 right here to 7:45. It's very, very likely to range at least once. So let's go to this 25.75. It is a 67% chance of happening. How much contracts would I need for that? Well, let's take a look. It is trade number 8. There's a 67% chance of it working. You risk $850. 850. Whoops. How many? 0.25. You're supposed to do 6 contracts. Okay. Well, we're going to go in long now then. We're in long. My stop has to be this low, and it has to go to the 50 line. There's a very, very good chance of going to the 50 line. Has it happened already? No, it hasn't. This is perfect. 79. There's a 67% chance of it going to the 50 line and ranging at least once to the middle. Otherwise, I'll just get stopped out at 45.28. $840 risk for $690 reward. $840 risk to $690 reward. $840 risk to $690 reward. $840 risk to $690 reward. 27.6. Okay, and then that's BO long. Trade 8. I got in at 833, A477. Take a picture. Sounds good. A477. It doesn't look good right now. A477. And then I wanted to do the pre-market trade on ES. Let's take a look at that. As far as that goes, we've got ES. From 7 to 8:30, if it goes and breaks out of it and comes back to the nearest quarter, that go for a 1R. That's a 65% chance of happening. So you look at 7 to 8:30 range on ES. 7 to 8:30 range. 7 to 8:30 range. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Where's the 7 to 8:30 range? All right, 7 to 8:30 range. Where are you at? 7 to 8:30. There's 8:30. 7 to 8:30. There we go. So it breaks the high, and if it comes back to the nearest quarter for a 1R, so we're gonna go 75 to 50. This is a 65% chance of happening. So what it did, it breaks the pre-market range 7 to 8:30, which is this clump, and if it comes back down, we have a very strong chance of it bouncing from this bottom. No other context, just range. 65%. I mean, that's definitely not random. 560 bucks risk. So mark that 3.5 points. That's just not a lot. That's just not a lot of points. We'll see if this thing works. We're gonna do how many dollar amounts? 560. 560 it is. 560. That's 3 contracts then. 3 contracts at 56. All right. We have to wait because we can't take that. We have to wait because bean oil's in the trade right now. Golly darn. Yeah. Well, that's what happens when I have large size. Yeah. I don't even think it'll let me. How does it let me? It's a 50K. Alright. Here it comes down. Kind of wish I was in freaking ES instead of bean oil. But I can't take them both because of the contract regulations. Yeah, bean oil looks like shite, dude. Looks like it's gonna break. 67% chance. Where are you at? 67% chance? It's true. 130 in the denominator over the past, I think, year and a half. I tested this. Generally works. Right now, it certainly does not look like it's working. Yeah, that looks like it's heading straight for that low anyways. Darn. So what else is there? What else is it? That's it. And then I have a bunch of overnight trades that technically have statistical edge. But I'm not even sure if it really works or not. Yeah. I want ES, but I'm still trapped in bean oil right now. We're gonna wait. So ES would be a tiny little zone right here. Oops. Tiny little zone right here. Golly, man. Can we do this, please? All right, there we go. 56 we should get in. I'm going to get out of bean oil. How many more? 3. I'm going to get in 3 at 56, and then this low is obviously the low. 52.75 needs to be my stop. Excellent. And that's my zone. That's my little power hour. This is the pre-market. Sorry. Yeah, pre-market. Trade number. What is it? Trade number. This is trade 7, where it breaks a high, breaks out of the pre-market range, and comes back within the last quarter of the pre-market. This does usually have a bounce of 65% chance to 59 here. Our reward is 450 bucks. Our risk is 450 as well. And we should see a bounce, 65% chance. Obviously, it doesn't always happen. 65% chance. Just for a 1R, yeah. It technically has edge. Technically. I mean, that's what it says, you know. And look at it just die. Look at that. Wow. Where's the edge? 65% chance, huh? There we go. There we go. Come on, man. You can do it. If it goes up, I can trail my stop. I would definitely trail to that Piz, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen, bro. Looks like I'm about to get stopped here. 450 risk. For 450 reward. 18 for 18 on this one. 18 for 18. Yeah. It's just such a tight zone. Maybe I can optimize it based on how big of a power pre-market range it is, but this seems pretty normal size to me. All right, it's got to bounce. I'm going to move my stop to this Piz, even save me literally $1 probably, 53. Yeah, literally one tick. So that's not going to really help me at all. But we'll see what happens. This is trade number 7 for sure. Trade 7 pre-market. Technically, that's what we're doing. It's gone 0.25R with a 100% pivot in the zone. Yes, the boundaries, yes, position, sizing, A42, A478. Did he plant this thing? I thought I did. I thought I had. Yeah. Planted it. No, you didn't. A478. Well, you can't stay trapped in this little range forever. It's definitely gonna either stop me out or hit my target. %67 chance. Actually, 65%. Bean oil was 67% chance, I think that. Target hit. Nice job. Wow, I guess it worked. 65% chance of working. Interesting. This is different. I'm trading and there's numbers behind it, like real numbers, not my wannabe numbers. So the pre-market broke the high and then came down to approach the pre-market's bottom quarter section, and there's 65% chance that it will not break this. There's 65% chance that it goes into this bottom quarter and bounces for at least 1R before ending up breaking or keeps on going, whatever. I chose 1R because it's better odds than it's better expectancy than 2R. So technically, yeah, you could keep on holding it, but it's not the move. Let's jump over back to bean oil. Bean oil ended up breaking this. For some reason, I want to buy. I don't know why, but it ended up breaking this low, which is not very often that it does that without ranging at least once. At least one range. Not very often, no. It's 67% chance, dude. This is a better edge than what we just was dealing with at ES. And this one happened to lose. So that's why I'm saying all right, well, I feel like it'll bounce now then. But who knows, bro? I don't have stats anymore. That's it. That's all I have. I'm a youngling with these stats. That's all I got. All I have is those 2 trades. We lost one and we made one. At the moment, all the other ones are at nighttime. Nighttime, there is some moves for sure. I think so. There are some good moves. Yeah, bean oil just got wrecked. And then I could do discretionary trading, but discretionary trading pretty much doesn't really have much to it. Like I literally have no hard numbers of why I'm doing what I'm doing. I just feel my way around, and I don't know, man. I just don't think it works anymore. I can flip my things around. I can have trail my target instead of my stop, add to my loser, and let it come back like it always frickin' does to me when I trail and add. It just comes back and stops me out, and I don't even make anything. I just continually lose. I could do the opposite, soft trail my target, flip the whole frickin' thing around. Hello, win rate. That would be have a win rate. Oh my goodness, a win rate? Really? Yeah, but you have a chance of a massive loss, bro. Massive loss you have a chance for. It's just brutal. Anyways. Yeah, but if the massive loss never freaking happens, you're just going to be winning. And that's what I'm experiencing. The massive wins just never happen. Because I just keep on grinding losses. The manual exit, because I want to get in ES. I think I lost 18 eyeballs on that. So basically, we lost 18 in bean oil, and then we made 18 in ES, and that's it. That's all I have for stats. I think bean oil is going to bounce, but I literally have no stats to say that it will bounce. Nothing at all. I think it's going to go up. Okay. So you're just going to bet on it going up. I don't think that's enough anymore. I just don't think it's enough. Look at ES rip. Oh my gosh, look at our zone. The zone freaking worked that hard. Oh, mommy. Wow. Well, it said no, it's not the expectancy's worse if you go for 2R, and I even tested 5Rs. I think it's probably at a 5R now. 1, 2, 3, 4, almost to a 5R now. Those don't happen as often, and it's less expectancy. Even though you win 5x, it's actually less expectancy. The 1Rs are so common that it's worth it to go for a 1R instead of a 5R in this one. I did test that. Because I'm always looking for the large risk rewards, because I like to add and trail. If I could add and trail, oh my gosh. Those are the moves. Adding and trailing. So what we're going to do, I'm going to give myself a few trades. Discretionary. Stupid discretionary. And I'm going to turn this whole thing on its head. I'm going to go soft trail. Trail my target. I don't have a stop loss. I doubled down on a loser. Oh, gosh, I can't do that. Bro. Imagine doing that. That's what I was doing the opposite of, bro. And I keep on losing. What do you expect me to do? I just keep on losing. I can't even believe it. I double up on my winner. I trail my stop. And I continue to lose. Why? Why is that? It's because I'm trading fucking random trades. I'm going to take 3 trades, and then I'm going to go back to data, because I'm doing a few things as far as data goes. Power hour ranges, and that's I'm trying to figure out I'm trying to just figure out an overnight system that works on the ES in general. And there's a few that actually I've found now that absolutely work. I just don't know if it needs more nuance, you know? We can many good systems have been broken by trying to make them great. And I think it does come to a certain point where we just have to accept like 67%, you know? Everybody wants 80s, everybody wants 70s, but just accept the edge that we have and not go even more in detail. Because the more in detail we go, we limit trades even more, frequency goes down, and eventually we start curve fitting to the data that we already have, and it's not necessarily going to repeat itself like that. So we do start curve fitting more, I think. So when do we stop looking in detail? That's probably a tough answer. I don't know. It's a tough question right there. I just think if it works decently enough, leave it be. Yeah. Yeah, this thing's ripping. ES is ripping. I have to mark that. Oops. I have to actually have that in there. I'm going to put it here. Because the pre-market ripped. Pre-market ripped. The zone frickin' worked like a charm. I have to mark this. All the way down to this low in this zone. It almost stopped me out by 1 tick. That's just crazy. I think that this would be... Yep. Okay, so it went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5R. It's gone 5R. And I'm not on board. All right, so what do I think's gonna happen? I don't think it matters what I think's gonna happen, but we are going to take 3 trades, and we're gonna soft trail these suckers, and we're gonna have a high win rate, bro. High ass win rate. Win rate? Yeah, win rate. Fuck yeah. Oh my gosh, a win rate. Wouldn't that be awesome? So we see a breakout on gold. Gold's definitely breaking out. Yep. I gotta take session boxes off there. I don't want these boxes on here. Good. So gold's definitely approaching this high. I think it's a buy for sure. I'm gonna be looking for any type of place to get in. Here's a split. The 5 minute, there was just a split created now. Nice holding split. 3 minute, it is a holding level. The 5 minute does not match up with the 3 minute low. That is not a good sign, so I am going to bunt that actually. Does that mean you're going short? Yes, that does mean I'm going short. Are you sure about that? Do you want to do that? Well, I do. I'm higher time frame biased long, but that doesn't mean it doesn't wiggle. And I would bunt that, but I don't want to do bunts. I'm not doing fucking bunts. I'm doing a soft trail. So I'm going to trade as if I'm taking this zone, but I'm going to short instead of long, and I'm going to soft trail it. 1.7. Yeah. I'm not sure about that, though, you know. One contract you're supposed to short on that. One contract at 51.3. One contract at 51.3. One contract 51.3. Yep, that's fine with me. And then my target would be at this low, which would be 49.6. 49.6. I'm actually gonna hard trail this instead, because I don't think it'll just keep on ripping at the pace it is ripping at. It could. It's got potential for sure. I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't. What would I do if I actually wanted to go long here and I always fucking lose? What would I do? I would probably soft trail this. Give it as much space and time as possible. So I'm going to have to choose soft trail on it. Fine. That's what I would do for sure. I'm not in yet. It's still going up. It has to come down for me to get in short. Why don't get in now? Because I don't know if it'll come back. I'm just going for this zone because this is where I would go long. And I always lose, so I'm going short. Let's go to, that's gold. That's going to be placed. I'm going to leave that be. So, ES, what you doing, ES? Whoa, what a comeback. Okay. Wow, it just... What? It just broke that low? Wow. So that one's over with, 5R. That one's done. Trade number 7's done with. Damn. That thing reversed, bro. Big time reverse. Big time reverse there. A 478 can be closed. It went 5R, and then it's over with. I will say that... Man, this is just a clumped mess on ES. I will say that what would I do? I really want to buy bean oil. And what do I usually do? Usually lose, so I'm going to probably short bean oil. I'm going to find a way short, just where I would want to be short, long. How can I be in long? I would be in long. Where would I go long? Where would I go long? I could go long now. I could go long now. All right, I'm going to short bean oil. I'm short bean oil because I would go long right now because I think it's overvalued. I got a call. All right, so I am short, and what would I do? I would go long, and I would just have my stop probably around here. I don't need to risk all the way to these lows. I'll just, if it goes all the way down to these lows, then I'm just gonna get out. So that's where I would do. That's what I would do if I was long, but I am doing the opposite of my brain, so we'll see if that works. Yeah, and what would I do? I'd hard trail this one. I would hard trail. Okay. I would hard trail because it's a wide zone. That's definitely what I would do. So BL short. I'm short instead of going long, 0.27. And my target, of course, is where I would put my stop, which is at 45 flat. Our reward is 414 bucks. Our risk is unlimited. Oh my. What do you mean unlimited? I mean, I'm trailing my target because it's a long story. Hard trail is, yeah, I'm risking. No, my reward is 16.6. What do I put on as my risk? A fucking infinite sign? Infinity sign? My goodness. Wow. Is this really how you're doing it? That's how I'm doing it now. That's what I'm doing. Kind of pretty much fed up with everything. Yes to boundaries, yes to position sizing, except, yes, it is. It is correct position sizing. I'm going reward based instead of risk. This is a 30-minute protecting your stream. Recency is 3-2 magnitude is 3-2. X score is 4. Any other traits to this thing? It is strong arrival. OE of 1. Any other traits? Nope. It's gone 0 and counting. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Let's take a look back at gold. Has gold retraced for us to get in? Oops. Gold? Gold has not. It keeps on ripping. I would even be more wanting to go long here. Honestly, I would go long a lot here. And guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to go short. It looks great for a long, especially because the daily's ripping. Man. And this is a great retracement. If it doesn't break these highs right now and it comes back, retraces, I would imagine that this is a good spot to go long. You got a great area on the retracement before all these break. I would want to go long there. I tell you what, for sure. Oh yeah. Bro, it's like negative fucking whatever ice age out there right now. Negative degrees. Very, 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 very cold. My bunnies outside are just like inflamed with their furs. Like they're always scrunched up together like fucking tiny, and their fur is like it's like a puffball. I hope they live, man. I love my bunnies, bro. I just sucks I'm allergic. Otherwise, I would have them inside for sure, dude. Because then I can play with them and stuff. But, you know, can't do that because I freaking sneeze all the time and shit. I didn't know that before I got bunnies. I just knew I was allergic to cats. All right, here comes gold. I am going to bunt this zone, or not bunt. I'm going to trade the literal opposite of what I would do. I just asked myself, what would I do? I would long here and I would soft trail because I want to give it as much space and time to breathe as possible because I totally think this can break this high. It's getting a shallow retracement here. Just bid it up. Fine. Love it. I actually really like this. And why am I trading the opposite? Because I fucking lose almost all the time. Here we go. It's tapped into it. It did not. It needed one more tick. I should be in this trade technically, you know. But actually not. And a technicality, it did not enter my trade by one tick. And if it goes 1R, I would add to the position, double down on my loser. OMG. That's what I would do. That's my plan. Because, whatever. That's what I'm doing, man. It's just what I'm doing. Bean oil back to break even. Not a good thing. How is that break even? Oh, it's not break even. Never mind. I'm up a little bit. We're in on gold. We're in on gold. We're in on gold. Gotta mark this. We are going short, even though I want to go long very badly. But I don't really care anymore. A479. A479. Kind of going YOLO. Not YOLO in position sizing. I'm just like, all right, well, nothing fucking works. Nothing works. What's my target? My target's at this low, which is 49.6. I repeat, 49.6. How is that $160 risk, bro?
Order filled.
Now that's better. 290 reward. Sorry, 290 reward. That's better. I don't know why I didn't have that. 11.6 apples reward if it gets there. It looks like it is bouncing. Fuck. 11.6 apples reward. This is GC short. I would soft trail this. Yeah. I'm soft trailing. So if it does go to 1R here, 52.9, I would short more. Oh my gosh, it might actually get there. Oh boy. We're doubling down on a loser if it gets there. Just to let you know, sir. Just to let you know. Yep. I'm pretty confident that we're either going to have a big loss or a lot of wins. Yes, boundaries. Yes, position sizing. The description on the trade is a 3-minute. 3-minute holding level. Outside local distal line. Protected free space of...
Order rejected.
Why is the order rejected? Oh. Fuck you, order rejected. I would be in more. You fucking... Whatever.
Order filled.
Alright, there we go. God damn it. Now it's
Order
going.
filled.
Whatever. I'm supposed to be in more at that 1R. And I'm supposed to be at 0.75 R PIS. That's where my target is instead of where my stop is. That's where I would do. I would add to the position, trail my stop. I'm adding to the loser, and I'm trailing my target. We're just being all sorts of different things today. 3-minute holding level, outside local distal line, protected free space of 2. Recency is 2.3. Magnitude is 2.3. X score is 2.75. What else? What else is there? That's it, right? Yep, that's it. Great. It has gone 1R when it's gone 75% pivot in the zone. Added. Okay, cool. I'll die for you, darling, if you want me to. 460 reward, 460 reward. 18.4. 18.4. 18.4. Um, $276. $276. Yeah, 11.1 or no, 11 apples. 11 apples reward on that now. And we're not even counting risk because there's infinite risk. Infinite risk. Isn't that something? Yeah, it is something. Trust me, it definitely is something. Gold is heading down right where I thought it would go up. Fucking awesome. Isn't that something? Ain't that something? Let's go to ES. ES is a mess. I have literally... I don't have any other trades. I'm just trading what I see. It's a bummer because gold could bounce from here. I feel like it could. But it's just what I'm doing. Oh my gosh, look at this bounce. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. what would we do? We would add more size at 3R if it goes 3R against me. If we pick one trade, the one trade that I choose to switch my system around, it would be the filthiest, best winner in the world. Yeah. It's possible. I'm basically taking my chances. Just like I take my chances all the time going long, man. Come on. All right, bean oil. Bean oil has bounced too. Uh-oh. So bean oil, we're hard trailing, so we would add the same size at 1R. We would add double down on our loser, and we would trail our target to here. We would have, if it comes back, we would still make our normal reward. Isn't that right? No, it'd be the same. No, because you're break even right there. You'd be positive 1R. Correct. You're right. Yeah, I give them water. And they're like, shit's frozen already. It's been like I don't even know, probably an hour. Probably more than an hour now. So bean oil, we're just gonna hard trail short. It's just the opposite, dude. It's crazy things, man. Gold, we are trying to get out of this thing. If it breaks this low, we're getting out. If it doesn't, we're still short. As far as data goes, I'm trying to think. I've got a lot of different ideas. I just don't know as far as power hour goes. I'm trying to look at power hour stuff. It's just it's really confusing is what it is. So I want to see that. Yeah, it's just really confusing. I don't even know what I'm really searching. I'm searching for if power hour breaks, how far did it go before retracing? How deep of a retracement happened? How far did it go after the retracement? It's just tough. I don't even know. Because if it breaks, let's say the breaks zone breaks it, by how much does it have to break to qualify a break? By one tick? Well, then I can come back one tick and then keep on going. So I did 25% of the zone. Okay, 25% of the zone, it goes, comes back, and then keeps going. I don't know. What about the total count? I think I have to start over with this. discredits that trade. I don't know about that one. We're at break even on gold. Almost pretty much break even on bean oil. Yeah, I think gold's gonna break now. It's gonna break lower, I think, but it is forming some type of pivot here, lonely pivot. It could want to rally at the high. Could, in that case. I'm losing. Look at it break out. This is the time. This is the time it looks bullish. Or is it just a trick? And then I want to see bean oil. Bean oil's at break even. Yes, is broke lower. So I'm looking for just super obvious stuff. I think obvious is a good thing. So right now there's nothing really clear and obvious on ES, but on gold there is clear and obvious breaking out. It looks like it was breaking out just a moment ago to the upside. It was just bullish, green bar, bullish. It did break the high, that little previous high. It is rushing. That looks bullish, and that's a trick. It's a trick. So basically, we want to know when it looks really, really obvious. Right now, it looks to be obvious here. So it's going to be a bearish bar, big bearish bar, comes up. This was green, but it got pushed downwards now to break this low, which it's about to do right now. Bam, that looks really bearish. That looks really bearish. So that would be a trick as well. And did it really not break? Oh my gosh, my target's right on this line. It can't even how does this happen? I just picked the worst targets in the fucking planet Earth. Where it has to test fucking 5, 6, 7, 8 times. Okay, more like 4 times. But 4 times resting on this low. That's where my target is. What a good spot for a stop loss instead of a target. Unbelievable. So what that was, it just looked really, really bearish. Looked really, really bearish. What a turnaround now. Oh my gosh, the bulls are in control. And it got within a couple ticks of my target, and now I'm just dying. OMG, bro. Wow. What a turnaround. That's really bullish. That's a breakout. Obviously, it could be a trick, but since it just tricked downwards, I don't think this would be a trick. I think this is going up, honestly. But I hope it goes down. Hope it goes down. Yeah, that's really bullish, especially because it just did that whole trickery. It looked bullish, broke lower, looked really bearish on this time frame, this 15-minute bar. It was a sell-off. It created a holding split and pushing downwards. It creates something like this. It created this. It created a holding split protecting free space, especially off of its high. That's bearish to me, and it tricked. What a trick. In this case, I'm bullish bias for sure. Unfortunately, I'm just sticking to my rules and stick to my stupid ass plan, but I feel like it was going up now. So we'll just leave that be. So power hour. I'm trying to find. I'm just trying to say what. Okay. What's really profitable is. Um. What is really profitable? Power hour break and retest is profitable. Now. I need to know how big of a retracement. How big of a retracement we can expect based on power hour. I think based on the how big power hour is. And compared to ATR. Because then we're comparing apples to apples. And then it breaks it. Then I'm going to need tick data. Then I'll need tick data if we do by ticks. And then we only have six months of tick data at our disposal, which sucks. No. Gold's getting volatile. Gold just push lower. Oh my gosh, man. Just push lower. Getting rejected. I think I'm just going to let the thing chill. Honestly, it looks like I'm losing. It looks so bullish right now. I would not trust this high at all. Wow. All counts that are not included do not break the power hour. Yep. Yeah. So power hour break and retest. It can break, but then the retest, not always. It's not consistent. I mean, in the front half, it's 50% of the time. In the back half, it's about 50% of the time. So it's really not consistent, like a shallow retest versus in the back retest. It's really difficult to pick which one it's gonna be. Doesn't matter when it breaks. I will say that from 8 to 1400, if power hour breaks way late in the day, it's much more likely to never retrace. So I would just use the near 25% line as my stop. So what would that look like? It would look like, let's find one. Nope, that doesn't retrace. I would have to find that. I have that, actually. Session 5 breaks. I have that, yeah. Let's see here. January 15th is the nearest one. January 15th. So This is the power hour. The pink box is the power hour range. And we see that. I need to just do 25%. We see that it broke out at 8 o'clock. Well, it did break at 6 a.m., but we're not considering the full break until it hits 25% outside the power hour range. So it did break through that. It is, where would we put our stop? We'd put our stop on this. So our zone would be like this. At 8 o'clock, boom, we'd go long. Of course, it happens to work, but there's plenty that don't. Let's just go to one. Let's just go to another one, another random one. 1231 is another one. 1231. 1231. All right, 1231. Where are you at? Here we are. Excellent. So here it is. So this is a session 5 break. Yeah. So here's power hour. It's a D. It's a big power hour range. Okay. Again, it breaks. Boom. It breaks at 10:30 in the morning. And we would use this as our zone. Boom. Boom to boom. We would use that as our zone, and wow, this one worked too. So it drops. We get in short. It kind of plays around. It drops enough, probably a 1R there, then comes back, and then we would be done by 1400. We would just get out at end of day. This is a day trade. A 1 day. It doesn't even happen very often. I'll tell you when it happens. How often does this happen anyways? It happens it happens 86 out of 405. What is that? It happens 21% of the time. So only 21% of the days we would get that trade on. So, and this one happened to work. I want to find another one. I want to find a loser at some point. Let's just keep counting. 1226. No, that's going to be Christmas. 1211. 1211. Let's take a look at 1211. First, let's double check on gold. Gold is going my direction. Oh my goodness. Wow. If it didn't, I'm screwed, bro. I'm screwed. If it keeps on ripping higher, it's over. Like, right? Yeah, I mean, I'd lose like $300 each wrist box if it wants to keep going, and I would double down on my loser because that's my soft trail rules. We're flipping all this whole thing on its head. I don't know, man. I just think that's freaking lucky. I'm lucky if it goes down, because if it doesn't, what's my insurance? There is none, bro. I get fucked. That's what I'm saying. But I've been doing the opposite. I've been on the opposite side. It just never really releases. It very, very rarely, very, very, very rarely releases where it's over, bro. We win the game. Rarely. So I'm just taking my odds on that. December 11th. December 11th. Let's take a look at December 11th. See this trade again. I honestly think it's looking really good, this trade. This would be trading during the daytime. It has to break the power hour by 8 o'clock in the morning. But it's a great breakout. December 11th. Here we go. So this one could lose. Let's take a look. This one looks like it worked too. My goodness. My goodness. Oh, goodness me. So in this case, the power hour range is a little bit smaller, but we see it break out at 8 o'clock. It breaks out, and we would take this as the risk. Boom to boom, and you can see that it breaks, and it never comes back, and we make a lot of money. Wow. Do we have a loser? Does this ever lose? 1016? Does 1016 lose? My goodness. 1016, where are you at 1016? Wow, I mean that's a really good breakout. I might just code that system. I'm just gathering stats, but coding a system is actually taking the trades and you can actually see the back test of it, which might work. This one looks like it broke. There we go. Okay, so we have a break. So we have a power hour here. That's not true. It broke right away. Must be this one. There we go. Here we go. So this is the power hour range. Again, it has to break by 25% of the power hour range to be qualified as a break. Boom, it breaks. So it plays all night long, does nothing. And then at 8:30, 9:30, it breaks upwards and we go long. Boom, we go long and our stop loss is at R75. Just like all the other trades, and this one happened to lose. We get in long, boom, we get out. So what are the odds that we win by 1400? The odds are, wow, this is interesting. So I'll tell you, if this is not zero, these are all losers. I would assume these are losers. Yep, all losers. So 11 losers out of 47. 11 losers out of 47. That means there's 36 winners out of 47. 36 out of 47. That is a 76% win rate. I have to write that down. I have to write this down immediately. What is that? 76% win rate? Win rate? Oh my goodness. A win rate? No. Win rate. I doubt that. I think I did something wrong. That looks fantastic though. I have to write that down. We're going to have to test that whole system out. Am I out of gold yet?
Order filled.
Gold's out. Woo! Wow, the opposite of my brain works. Unreal. Well, we just made something. How much did we make? 18.4 apples. Congratulations. You had unlimited risk for 18 apples. Nice job. Thanks, dude. Thanks. That's how it's good trading, bro. Are you sure that's good trading? I'm definitely think it's bad trading, but it's who am I to disagree, bro? Who am I to disagree, honestly? I want to go back to the system quick because this is getting really interesting. So basically the system is you have a power hour range and you break the power hour range late in the night, which would be in the morning session after 8 a.m. after 7:30 actually. And then it breaks by 25%. You take from 25% of the power hour range to the nearest R75, which is the 75% line of the power hour range. So just split into quarters. A quarter up above power hour high, you go long. A quarter below power hour high is your stop loss. That's your little risk box. And it generally provides a breakout, but 76% of the time, it will not get stopped out by 1400. That means it will not get stopped out. It could be hanging around in negative, but it will not break this line by 1400. I doubt that. Are you sure? That's what the stats say. Oh my gosh. Granted, there's only 47 samples. You're going to have more samples than that, but I don't think that we happen to grab a fantastic batch. 47? No, dude. 47's a decent amount. That's getting interesting. We're going to have to code that one. So that's a breakout. Breaks by 25% of power hour range. Power hour finally. During session 5, which is 0800 to 1400. Preference in the morning. Preference in the morning. Does not get stopped out by 1400. 76% of the time. No freaking way. I'm going to definitely test that. Does not get stopped out by 1400. 76% of the time. From June 1st, 2023 to now. We are gonna have to test that one. That's a breakout strategy. Wow, interesting. Okay. I feel like there's something I'm missing, but there probably is. What could I be missing? I don't know. I don't know exactly what I could be missing there. Anyways, so what are we up? We're not up much, and bean oil's still going against us. Bean oil is way against us right now. Is it time to add to our loser? Is it time to add to our loser? Oh, man. It is almost time to add to our loser. Woo! Nice. All right. We're going to add at 53. Add at 53, sir. Excellent. Add at 53, and you will trail your target to 26, your break-even spot. And we would make the same 1R that we're trying to make right now. All right. A gold has chosen down. At this point, I would be short. I think so. I mean, how many trickeries are we going to do? Because we just witnessed it try to go up, and then it tricked, went down. It showed like a breakout downwards, reversed. Now it definitely broke out to the upside. It was definitely looking bullish for a lot there. And it completely turned around. At this point, I would just say this is the freaking trend, bro. Send shorts. Honestly, send shorts. It's hard to go against my bias, though. Like, why would I go long right now? I want to go short. I generally lose, though, so we are going to do the opposite of what we think. So what are we going to do? We are going to go long when I want to short. I want to short. So where would I go short? Where would I go short? Nowhere right now. Nope, not interested. Here, a little bit of a holding split. I don't like it though. Comeback bar prevention. It's possible. You can do comeback bar prevention. I like that. That's where I would go short. That's where I would go short for sure, man. 1.4 on gold, 1.4 on gold. You're going to have to do 2 contracts. Buy 2 contracts. We're long 2 contracts, even though we want to go short. Trust me, I want to go short. But it's all right. We're going long, I guess. 51.4 is my target. That's $200 for a target. That's only 8 apples. We're just doing, what would I do here? I'd probably do a hard trail because I think it could work quickly. Yep. So GC long right now. 1.4. Yep. Did you take a picture? No. Yes, I did. A480. All right. A481. This is 941. Yep. Yes to boundaries. Yes to position sizing. This was a 30-minute comeback bar prevention. End of trend protecting free space of 2. It's relatively narrow. Yeah, it's relatively narrow. And that's it. It's gone 0. A480 can be closed, by the way. A480. Oh, you already did that.
Order
That's
filled.
A479. My bad. Target hit on gold. Target hit on gold. That's 8 apples there. 0 NA on that bunt. Or the opposite of my trade, I guess. Yes, sir. The legitimate opposite. Yep. Pretty much don't care anymore. Bean oil. Wow, it turned around for me. Back to break even. No more adding. I didn't add. I can't add until it goes against me. That's gone 0.75R with a 75% PIS. Yeah, I am interested in that. So basically, if it breaks, wow. Let's see this. Let's see this quick. Session 5 breaks. Session 5 breaks. I just want to see a print statement of session 5 breaks, because if it breaks at session 5, we would assume taking the trade, and I want to see pretty much all of the trades. Good. Yep, send it. I do want to see this. So here we are. If it breaks late in the day like this, this is going to be interesting here. So these are all the days that it happened, but I want it back. Yeah, I want it way back. I would die for you. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na-na. Here we go. Now, why does it delete? I freaking hate when that happens. It just deletes my print statement. I think it's because Session Boxes runs afterwards. Just hold up. So what I'm trying to do is find this new system that I'm thinking. Find some more losers, find some more winners, and just find some more data and see if it works or not. Preliminary, before I actually do this system. So let's go ahead and do that. Bam. Session 5 is true, so that means all of these are false, which is true. Okay, good. So these are all the dates in which this trade happened, and we don't know if it won or lost. So right now, basically, we need to create a win and loss column and go through all these and see if it won or not. Win or lose. Or no, let's just say lost. Loss. Loss, which is a 1 or a 0, because basically we're saying it doesn't get stopped out by 1400. That's all we're saying. How far it goes, we don't know. We're not saying how far it'll go. Excellent. All right. No, we're still short bean oil. This is the only one we're short. I kind of want to add size to that. But there's plenty other trades to take. I'll take, no, not gold. ES, we haven't looked at ES for a while. It's still in conglomeration mode. Honestly, I would take, I don't know, I would probably stop ranging this thing, because I don't think it'll keep ranging. But there's a chance that it will. Who knows? There's no obvious signal anywhere. Doesn't look like it on pretty much any time frame. Daily, yes, the daily was a big breakout to the high side. If it wants to break that high, I'm probably going to go long on it. How big of a retracement did it have? It went all the way down to here on the day. So tell me the days. It went all the way down there and now coming back up. It could fake again, but that was red. That's not that shallow of a retracement. The real daily low is down here, and what happened in the overnight open, actually. No, at 7 o'clock. For some reason, at 7 o'clock, it dropped like a rock. There's no way to keep up with all the news, bro. There's no way I'm going to keep up with all that news. I'd just rather look at the chart. Oh, something happened during that. I don't freaking know what happened. Trump tweeted, maybe? I don't know. What happened the 7 o'clock? No, scratch that. 6:51. 6:50 at night. Not, I don't think that's an announcement. So it looks like it's bearish. We would go long. Looks like it's bearish right now. We would go long. We'd simply go long. What does that mean? We're going to go short. Why? Because I always freaking lose, bro, Hansky. I always freaking lose. So we are going short because I want to go long. Yep. My target would be down at 50.25. 50.25. Reward is $300. Perfect risk. 12 apples reward up there or down there. I'm getting all confused. Trust me, I'm getting real confused. I am doing the literal opposite. I would probably soft trail, because if I was long, I'd probably soft trail because it's been choppy and I want to give it as much space and time to breathe. I don't think it'll go in one straight direction. So I would soft trail this for sure and go ES long, but I am ES short right now. 5.75. I develop into a trade, and then I execute it just opposite. And my opposite brain doesn't know, my trading brain doesn't know that I'm short right now. He still thinks he's long. What a dumbass. 3 minute anti-breakout range. No, it's not narrow. It's 5 points wide. It's fine. That's 10% of the ATR. Pretty sure. Which is a pretty great number to be a zone. It's a pretty good number to be around, to be the width of a zone. Bean oil looks like it's working. Why is my target not there? And then we're gonna back test. Yeah, then we're gonna back test that breakout trade. My target's gonna be at this low, which is 94. I could repeat, 94. 348 reward down there for bean oil. Just collecting, man. 13.9. Collecting paychecks out here. We actually get paid? What do you mean? You mean you trade and you make money on that trade? Really? I didn't know how that works. That's what happens when you have unlimited risk, baby. Infinite amount of risk right now. I have no stop loss on. I'm short. I'm doing the dead opposite right now. Dead opposite, bro. Completely fucking opposite. It's ridiculous. 481. I didn't place that yet. A481. I think it would be much easier to trade a higher win rate strategy. Yeah, that's why I'm flipping this on its head. Yeah. That's what I'm doing. I would soft trail. Yeah, we're both soft trails. No, sorry, bean oil's a hard trail, but I think it's gonna hit target soon anyways. Either way, we would add in at 61.75. 61.75, we would add in more short, and then I would trail my stop to 1.75, which is right here. Yep. So if this thing does want to launch upwards, we're broken, bro. We're broke as a joke, probably. All right. Good. That's all set. Bean oil looks really bearish right now. I don't know if that's going to be picked up or not. I don't think so. Let's take a look at my system. So let's back test. Let's just pick 10 of them to trade. That's 6 right here, and then 3 right here, and then 1 right here. Okay, we're just gonna back test randomly, and I want to know how far it went and did it lose. So March 27th, let's take a look at March 27th. March 27th. Oh, what do you know? When I go back in history on the ES, I always have to scroll down because price was way lower. It's just that simple. You buy it. It's just that simple. Nope, no books needed, no reading needed, no risk management needed. You just press the buy button. That's literally all you need. I'm an investment genius. I pressed buy on the ES the day I was born, and I press buy every single day. 327. All right, here we go. Here we go. We got one. Looks like it broke the high. Let's see if it breaks. Breaks and gets stopped out immediately. Immediately stopped out here. It did keep on going, but it doesn't matter. Broke and stopped out. That's a straight L on that one. First trade is an L. L. It went 0. All right, 621 now. 621. We're still at break even on both trades now. Bean oil did not snap lower. Not yet. 621. All right, we've got this one. So it breaks it, and it breaks it at, yep, 9 o'clock. Boom, and then it's not stops me out. A straight L again. In this case, it went about 0.5 R for the breakout. L, I'm gonna say 0, 0. No, 0.5. Went 0.5 R. And then a 0. 0 means it got stopped out. All right. July 5th now. July 5th. July 5th is going to be a holiday, so I don't want to look at that one. Let's just do July 12th instead. So July 11th first. Let's take a look at a July 11th. Here's July 11th. Excellent. This one looks like it stopped out as well. It just depends on how much profit we get out of it. If it goes a certain amount, we can trail our stop, so it doesn't necessarily mean it's not profitable. Because I do like limiting risk. Then whatever, it's going to be a losing occurrence. Well, I lose. It's fine. The risk box would be this entire area. We'd buy at this break. Boom, right, buy right there. It goes, looks to go about 1 R. Looks to go about 1 R. We're in short more on ES. It means we do have to trail our target, excuse me. But after I do this, it goes 1 R and gets stopped out. Good. Then July 12th is next. And then I just want to know where we are on ES. All right. So ES goes up now. So I was short. It did end up going up. I'm still short more now. I'm short more now. Now I have to have my trail stop at PIZ because that's where I would put my stop loss. But now I'm putting my target there, which is kind of stupid. I think if it breaks that low, it's probably going to break this low anyway. So I'm just going to leave my target where it is. Yeah, I know that's not exactly, but it's by how much? I mean, if I get shafted 1 fucking point, come on. It breaks this wick, but does not break this distal line. Wow. That's pretty, I don't know. I just feel like that's pretty ridiculous. My reward just inflated just like a soft trail. Remember, risk gets inflated if we soft trail because we add on, but we don't trail or stop as hard as far as it added on. Because that means risk will inflate. In this case, reward inflates because we are doing the inverse. $837 reward now. 33.5 apples. Added at 1 R. from positive 12 apples to positive 33 something apples, 33.5 apples. And then we just leave that be. And guess what? If it keeps on running against me, we would trail my target. And eventually it would stop the trade out. And hopefully it does what it's doing now, where it goes 1R and then, comes back and never actually releases to the upside, like I always hope and dream for. It's gone 1R. 1R with a 75% pivot in the zone. I might even count that as a 100% pivot in the zone. All right, ongoing. We're going to do July 12th here, which is this one. Looks like it breaks the low first. At 8 o'clock, it breaks the low. This is my risk box. Again, it goes about 0.75R and stops out immediately. Goes 0.75R, stops out. I don't know where all the wins are. I must have found a really good batch. This is definitely not the same win rate that we're experiencing. 912. Yeah, this might not be anything. $9.12, here we go. It's another big power hour. Big power hour, claiming the daily high. So what happens? We'll see what happens. This is my risk box. It does happen to break it. Goes upwards and then gets stopped out. So immediately stop out. L and then 0. I don't know if I'm just including else right now. I'm not sure if it does include targets. If it includes January 15th, then we're on the same page. It does include January 15th. So we're just looking at raw data. Winners and losers. 918. We just happen to have no winner yet. 918 now. Okay, here we go. This one's going to be a winner, it looks like. All right, so what do we have here? So it doesn't end up breaking until, bam, at 13:30. Oh, FOMC. Definitely an FOMC announcement. I don't know if we're going to include that, but I'm going to mark it. It goes 1, 2, 3.5R. Goes 3.5R. 3.5R. It does end up stopping out, I think. No, it doesn't. Yeah, I'm going to include it does. FOMC. All right, October 1st. Next one is October 1st. October 1st is a massive power hour range. Oh my gosh. This thing is huge. That is definitely an outlier. I mean, what even is that range? Remember, between 9 and 22 is normal. 66% of them, normal distribution. That's 45. That's almost double. That's definitely an outlier as far as the range goes. So we're not comparing apples to apples on this one. But it ended up, this is my wrist box, and ended up breaking out. It goes, wow, even with this big ass wrist box, it goes 1.25R and does not stop out. 1.25R. Excellent. 1010. 1010. We are still short ES, and we're dying right now. A little bit of deadness going on right there. And then bean oil, we're still short as well. October 10th. October 10th. All right. It's this one. So it looks like it breaks the low. So breaks the low. This is my wrist box. Boom, breaks. And I'm going to go short. And I capture 0.5R before stopping out. 0.5R. Wow, we just picked a really bad sample. A really good sample before and a really bad sample now. I don't know the number. I would probably run the whole numbers as a whole. I would have to code it up though. Right now I'm not. This is preliminary before I put effort into that. So this one, it breaks and turns around immediately, gets stopped out. So that one is, that one's a 0. Another 0. Yeah, this is looking really bad. October 16th is the last sample. October 16th is the last sample. There we go. I thought we already did this. Thought we already did this one. So it breaks, comes back, stops me out, and then keeps going, but it does stop me out. That's a stop out. 0, and it went 0.25R. All right, so far, it turns so far. If we would go long on the break, if we take the break out, we get turned around almost immediately a lot of the times, and then we might capture 1.3R. Honestly, this sample of 10 trades is looking like I would do the opposite. Because it turns around so quickly, almost all the time, like see this one, we go long right here. Well, let's go short there. And we don't need much risk because when it does turn around, it turns around within 1R. So grab a 1R out of it because that's 1, that's 2. I mean, if you see just these 10, you get 1 win, 2 wins, 3 wins, 4 wins, 5 wins, 6 wins, 7 wins, and you lose 1, 2, 3 times. Maybe on this one. You know, and I'm just giving it a 1-to-1 risk reward relationship. This would be an anti-breakout. Obviously, I would like all of this data filled in and see what it is. I may have picked a bad sample of 10, 7 out of 10. You know, actually, yeah, I mean, almost all of them pretty much lose by 1400. I mean, you have a 90% chance. This is what it's showing me, 90% chance that this trade will get stopped out before the market close. I mean, that's substantial. 9 out of 10. That's not random. You're very, very likely to get stopped out on that one. So that's interesting. I would have to either keep on doing that or code it up. Because I know a few of these are really good winners because we saw that earlier. But yeah. I'm still in ES, dude. I'm in ES still. I'm holding this short, and I'm trailing. I'll trail my my target once it goes to 3R. This is a soft trail. This is what I would do. I would go long in a soft trail. What do? I lose. So I am doing the opposite. Hopefully it doesn't rip. Hopefully. And then bean oil tragically turned around. Okay. Yeah, we're definitely looking at that trade if it breaks in the morning. Yeah. All right, bean oil. Bean oil is going up. What the hell? Look at that. It goes right to my target. But it does not break. Does not break by 2 ticks. And starts crushing upwards. It's bouncing from 45 basically. Nice. Nice job. I'd be pumped if I was long. But I'm short. At this point, I'm going to take a small break. Small break, and we're just going to manage these trades. I am short ES, and I'm short bean oil. I think ES could probably be more damaging because it's running a lot faster. But they're both pretty much the same risk, technically. It's just ES. The zone is so small that the day could rip a lot higher risk reward compared to bean oil. All right. I'm going to take a quick break. All right, mate. So just gonna leave that be. These are the last trades that I'm gonna take. I want to get into working on this stat stuff, so that's the plan. I'm gonna look at this. I'm gonna look at this whole thing, bro. Because actually, I think it's gonna be showing some type of result. It's gonna show either really profitable or really unprofitable, I think. And if it's one or the other, we can simply. Which one does it tell us to do? Really, you know? And that would be another coded thing that would work, I think. Basically, we're just saying it's power hour breaks in the morning time. It doesn't break the whole night, and it breaks in the morning time. We would either break out or we would do an anti-breakout on that. Which one is it? And I'm just trying to determine that. And if there is edge either way, we're gonna mark that as another tradable. Just adding it to the pack. So we're gonna do that. I think I'm just gonna manually do it. Wow, bean oil's going back my direction too. Either one. I'm just gonna leave them be. Okay. All right, mate. That's it, mate. It depends. I mean, I have unlimited risk on right now, but we're up. Technically, we're up 26.4 apples. And if ES comes down and gets me my target, we'd make $800 more, which is 30 apples, something like that. And then if bean oil does the same thing, that'd be great. But otherwise, I'm gonna have to trail my target and see whenever it gets me out. All right, mate. That's it. Have a good one, mate. Have a good one.